picture. Emily Schrader, journalist and Middle East expert, joins us. Emily, good afternoon to you. Nice to have you with us again. This is tricky, isn't it? Because this doesn't come from America. It doesn't appear that it was green-lit by America. And by all accounts, Donald Trump and the White House are not very happy.
It does seem to be that way. I mean, the initial responses that we saw from President Trump after the first salvo of ballistic missiles at Israel that we saw last night, he did say that he wanted Israel to stand down. That was reiterated, I believe, also to the Islamic Republic. That's not what we saw happen. We haven't seen a particularly strong response against Israel in response from President Trump, either in words or behind the scenes as of yet. But that said, we have seen him explicitly call on both sides to stop firing at each other, and that currently is where it stands. The last comments we heard from the IDF were them saying that out of respect for the United States and their request, that they will not be continuing with another round of attacks as of yet. And the Islamic Republic has said the same thing. So it remains to be seen what will happen. But the Islamic Republic did include one caveat that I think is important to note. They said that they would continue firing if Israel continued anywhere in Lebanon, including southern Lebanon, again, trying to drag another sovereign state into the equation here that they're not in charge of, frankly.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's this sort of Venn diagram, isn't it, with Lebanon there in the middle and, you know, each blaming each other. And Israel, of course, will naturally claim that we're just protecting ourselves. We've got all sorts of rockets coming into the territory of our country. Lebanon, you know, and Hezbollah and the like can't, you know, run away from this. It's all connected to that, so therefore we're going to retaliate. That's the simplicity of their answer. Is that true? Is it true that they are not the aggressors here and actually the recipients of terrorism?
Well, I would say that Israel is the recipient of terrorism. I mean, that's been pretty clear since October 7th consistently. It wasn't Israel that got involved in Lebanon in the first place. It was Hezbollah that chose to attack Israel on October 8th. And then since then, periodically, despite the fact we've had a ceasefire, the same thing is happening now. This morning, we received a missile 6 a.m. from the Houthis in Yemen. So again, all of these proxy terror groups that are under the control of the Islamic Republic are being activated. They are still engaging in attacks on Israel. We've seen since the IRGC announced that they were done striking Israel, we have seen Hezbollah attacks. We've also seen Israel respond to those Hezbollah attacks. So it remains to be seen what the Islamic Republic will actually do in response. But there's no question that they're constantly trying to drag in other conflicts and to incite different groups against each other. By the way, we're talking about Israel and Hezbollah right now, but that's only one of them. We forget that prior to this, there was an entire civil war in Yemen between Saudi Arabia and the Houthis. So this has been going on for years, for decades under the Islamic Republic. And it's part of the reason that you see so much momentum in the Middle East, whether it's the Arab states in the Persian Gulf or the state of Israel, to get this over with, to deal with this regime once and for all, because the longer they stay in power, the more bloodshed we're going to see in this region, both the Iranian people, but also everyone else in the region.
Yeah, sure. Are they likely to listen to Donald Trump? I mean, the United States are suggesting that, you know, that their word on this one is the authority. Is everybody in this picture listening to that authority?
I think based on the actions that we've seen in the past 24 hours, it's pretty clear that at some point, states in the Middle East, whether Israel or the Arab states in the region, are going to respond to the aggression of the Islamic Republic. So there is some degree with which President Trump's words are being weighed, but that he's not the ultimate arbiter of what happens, contrary to some of the explicit comments that he's made in recent hours. And that's important to remember, that ultimately the safety and security of the residents of this region, that's what the leaders here are going to act on, whether it's Israel or the UAE or Bahrain or other countries in this region that are under assault from the Islamic Republic of Iran.
Emily, great to have you on again. Thank you. Very thorough stuff from Emily Schrader, journalist, Middle East expert.